What's up, guys? My name's Real Derek, and today I'm bringing another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 3, Isolation. There were a few things that I'm sorry I didn't do actually a review, a video prediction for this episode. I did try to. I honestly did. It's just I ran out of time. I really couldn't find time to do the predictions video. I'm sorry about that, but I will do a predictions video this week for episode 4. So in episode 3, if you guys haven't watched it, I will put a link in the description. So let's get to the review. I don't want to spoil anything, but let's get on to the video. So in this episode, we found out a lot of plot twists. I was really surprised what they did. Honestly, it was crazy. I think it was crazy that we found out that Carol was responsible for killing Karen along with Dr. S. I don't know, it was so shocking to find that. It was such a cool plot twist. I don't know, that's just my idea. It's cool that they did that, but a lot of people are speculating maybe Lizzie had something to do with it. Maybe Lizzie, like Mika said, her younger sister said, she is messed up in the head, but she's not stupid, or something like that. She said something along those lines. And so maybe that's a way that she's messed up. Maybe she doesn't want to become a walker, but she likes walkers, so maybe that's why she killed them. I have no idea. Maybe Karen, I have no idea, guys. It's crazy. But Carol admits that it's her, but for all we know, she could be just covering for Lizzie. I could totally see that happening. It's completely possible. Be an interesting plot twist, though, and I'd like to see where this goes, how Tyrese reacts. Now, I do think this episode was much slower compared to the last 2 episodes, and I think it's just because they wanted to kind of give you the impression like a calm before the storm. And I think next week's episode is just going to be full out. It's going to have a lot of action because we have part of the group over at the college getting medical supplies to basically save the people that are infected at the prison. We found out that Glenn is infected. We found out that Herschel wants to be a doctor of some sorts and get rid of the symptoms and not basically make it easier for the people that have the illness, and so they don't have to suffer as much and live longer, so to speak, from the illness. Because if they don't have the symptoms, get rid of the symptoms, it makes the people that have the illness feel a little bit better and not die out as quickly. And I think that's really interesting. I think the scene where he tells Carl not to shoot was a really interesting scene. I mean, I did not see that coming. I thought Carl was just gonna, disobey Herschel and basically do whatever he wants, because that's kind of how Carl is. But, ever since Rick took away his gun, I think it's been for the better, realistically, because he's much more mature. He thought before he shot, he didn't shoot. He realized that there was no threat. The walkers were not being threatened. I think it was kind of interesting how Herschel kind of, the world has changed him to a certain extent, but he still sees the beauty in the world that they live in, even besides that there's zombies and stuff, I think it's kind of cool. It's interesting to have a character like that, because most of the characters kind of just get used to the world that they live in. They don't see the beauty in like nature and stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like I'd be the typical character. I would just think negatively on a lot of things, but that's just me. But it was kind of interesting, the whole character development with Herschel and Carl, and Herschel's willing to risk his life to save members of the group, make remedies for them. It's going to be really interesting to see how Tyrese reacts to Karen's who killed Carol. Maybe they'll kill Carol. I mean, it would be a crazy plot twist, but it would kind of resolve the tension between Tyrese and the group, because knowing that that person's dead. Because, I mean, Rick and Tyrese got in a fist fight at the beginning of the episode, and it's kind of interesting to see how that folded out. Rick basically beat Tyrese to a pulp. He injured his eye and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, and I think it's going to be just crazy to see where the show goes in the next week. So that's basically it for my review today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, like always, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. And I will be doing a predictions video for next week's episode. I'm sorry I didn't do one last week, but I honestly couldn't do it. I just didn't have the time. I tried several attempts to make it, but it didn't work out. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.